I'll tell you what. You can talk to the manager over here. How's that?
Oh, I don't need help.
Well, you need permission.
For what?
You can talk to the manager over here. This is a county building. Okay.
What does that mean?
You can go and talk to the manager right there.
I don't know. I was not expecting anyone from the news.
Oh, no. I just dropped in. I just come down here to take a couple photos and be on my way. That's all. I don't need any help. He just thinks there's something wrong with it.
Credit in the system for when you want to register another.
What do I say if a member of the public doing a story about the DMV wants to just take a couple photographs while sitting down in the? Go ahead.
They're supposed to go to the admin office to ask if they can. Are they doing they're doing a news story?
News story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Under the freedom of the press, I don't see why I would have to ask permission to take photos in a public place.
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing no more. I'll take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask you.
Hey. Ball of hair.
Hey, do me a favor. Keep away from the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
All right, Erie County fam, what we got here is a dual audit. 2 visits. We got the first visit on April 29th of 2022 is where we're going to start, and you're going to see what kind of resistance we get to photographs in public places. Then the second clip is a revisit of the same auto bureau on March 2nd of 2023 to show the progress we are making in the First Amendment audit community and progress in regaining our constitutional rights and training our public employees. Let's get at it, fam. Guys, how's the Erie County Auto Bureau?
How can I help you, sir?
I don't need any help. I'm just taking a couple photographs in here. That's all.
What's that?
Just here to take a couple photographs.
What?
Just the building, inside, what's available on the walls and stuff.
What are you here to do? I mean, talk about for what?
Oh, I'm just working on a story about the Auto Bureau.
I'll tell you what. You can talk to the manager over here. How's that?
Oh, I don't need any help.
Well, you need permission.
For what?
You can talk to the manager over here. This is a county building. Okay.
What does that mean?
You can go and talk to the manager right there.
Want to speak to the manager?
Well, you're looking at him.
This way,
yeah.
Can I help this next? Okay, so he left and said he was coming back, and I didn't know what was going on. They said they had to pay the meter. And they said they were coming back in.
Great.
I was just down here working on a story. I was just down here working on a story on the DMV down here.
Okay.
And I was just taking a couple photographs, and the security guard sent me over here to talk to you. He thinks there's a problem with photographs in here.
Hang on, I don't know. I don't know. I was not expecting anyone from the news.
Oh, no. I just dropped in. I just come down here to take a couple photos and be on my way. That's all. I don't need any help. He just thinks there's something wrong with it. It's just not allowed. But it's a publicly accessible public building, so First Amendment, the Constitution, freedom for the press gives me a right to take photos down here. So I just want to take a couple photos and I'll be on my way if you don't mind.
Give me 30 seconds. Just hang on.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. So with plates, you have 2 years on the registration. So you have over a year. When you have over a year, you have whether to keep that credit in the system for when you want to register another vehicle, it just transfers over to those plates. Or you can just have the check mailed out for what you need.
Mail it back to me, please.
Yeah.
So I go to the dealership, they're probably gonna do it all, so I'm gonna forget something.
Are we still at 96?
Actually, I'm gonna give you a full box.
Okay, so here, you write it down for me and then I'll put it in.
Straight.
What do I say if a member of the public doing a story about the DMV wants to just take a couple photographs while sitting down in the? Go ahead.
They're supposed to go to the admin office to ask if they can. Are they doing they're doing a news story?
News story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Under the freedom of the press, I don't see why I would have to ask permission to take photos in a public place.
Across the street, right?
Yeah, you'd have to talk to someone in the admin office for any type of press or anything like that. Press or stories, yeah.
Is that a law?
It's their policy that if there's any sort of.
But what I'm saying is I have the freedom of the press.
Admin office. Okay, is there a phone number I can refer him to?
I was just at that office.
You were?
Yeah, I could video record in that office and I was just taking photos in there. Oh man, metal detector completely.
No, the other one. The back, yeah. Oh, you mean the driving?
Okay, sir. Walk across the street and look. Ask for Martha Ann Murphy. She's in the admin office right across the street in Old County Hall.
I was just there and all, but my thing is this is open to the public, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, if it's open to the public, then it's open to the press because the press and the public have the same rights. You know, like if it's open to the public, that means I can run a camera in here. So, I mean, I got the pictures I needed, but I don't see why I would have to ask for my constitutional rights.
Right. I understand. Just this is above my head in this circumstance.
Well, if I take pictures in here anymore, will you call the police? I mean, what's going to happen?
We're not going to call the police or anything. We're supposed to direct you there first before anybody takes any pictures. That's just right.
I'll try to do some follow up with Martha.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
That's a Buffalo downtown Erie County Bureau agency down here. I think you need to ask you for permission to record in public. Alright, Erie County fam, I know what a lot of you are thinking, and rewatching this video myself, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Why didn't I stay in the DMV and take some more photos to prove that I didn't need permission? Well, to be honest, I think the part that made me leave was the fact that this gentleman pushed me through the gate here and I never went through the security checkpoint. And I think that I knew I was going to have to do a revisit, so let's go ahead and check out the revisit and see if I had to push the envelope or they learned without so. Down here today, downtown Buffalo, it is March 2nd, 170 Pearl Street at the Auto Bureau down here. We're going to go ahead and take a look inside and make sure they respect our rights to video record in this publicly accessible lobby. Don't give us no problems.
What's going on?
Not too much.
What can I do for you?
Not much. I don't actually have any thing I need. I'm just down here working on a story, get some photographs of the office.
Have at it. I'll be right with you, sir. If you have any questions, man, just ask me.
You got it.
Certainly. You want to do this? How about you? All right, sir, what's your name? Russell? And the last name? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right, Mr. Conti, when you're done, just see those phone will get back to you, okay?
All right.
Yep. It's coming.
I gotta put my coat on now.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Okay. Well, it's a little silly.
It is a little chilly.
I would be silly.
How you doing?
Oh, you made an appointment?
How you doing today, sir?
Pretty good.
I need your outer jacket and then anything in your pants pockets, please.
Constitution.
That's important to carry around. Just the outer one, so you don't have to do the inner one's fine. I like that. Alright, you can go on through then, sir. Alright, so you're all set. You have a good day.
Can I ask what you checked with that guy?
What's up?
You just checked something?
A knife.
Oh, he had a pocket knife?
Yeah, so anybody who has like a pocket knife or like a sharp object, we just hold while they're here, and then when they leave, we give it back to them.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
How you doing, sir? Good. You got anything else in your pocket? That's it. Okay, cool. Excellent.
Aren't you in this DMV the other day?
What's that?
Department of Labor?
I was down in the Department of Labor. Checking it out.
What's that?
Just checking it out.
Yeah, it was my son.
What's that? Oh, one of the guards there?
Yeah.
His son was at the Labor Department calling in to make sure that it's okay for me to film in public. Of course, spreading that education.
You don't get welcome in many places that you go to.
It was tougher in the beginning before people were got a lot of I spread a lot of education to people's rights.
No. S-O-B-I-E.
Now serving Hay 237 at window 6. Now serving beef 717 at window 16.
Have a good day, bro.
You too.
As you can see, fam, the education is working. I'll see you in the comments section.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
You pull the Constitution out of your pockets out here. Like that was supposed to prove something.
First Amendment, freedom of the press.
You have every right to film out here and there.
Your name is not Dan, Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah.
Sure it is. I'm here as Dan, Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.
I don't have anything to do with it as far as following the Constitution.
I don't think videotaping's discussed in the Constitution. So...
Am I harassing you?
Well, you got a camera in my face. I can get my phone in.
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment.
Deep throat the whole booth. I don't even know what that means, but
If you don't deep throat the boot, then you don't support the police.
yeah.